Is it okay now, Ma? Ketan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
Right. Yeah. Is the screen is visible, Ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So today we have to know about the margin exercise. So you go for something like he wants to set a left margin for H1 to 20 pixel. So where we have to write the margin. So already we has been given something like HTML head style and background color he has been given light blue. Now he wants to set the margin as 20 pixel. So simply you can edit this H1 style attribute. Now in that we'll be going to something like margin colon 20 pixel followed by semicolon. So if you see we are continuing with the same example since yesterday. All the same example. Only the thing is that how we are going to write the CSS for different places, inline, internal, and external. So now he is asking how to going to put the margin of 20 pixel that left side. So if you want left side margin, so normally we will say margin is equal to 20 pixel. In order to go for that, I'll be saying margin hyphen left, and we'll see the output for this. Okay. So margin left 20 pixel. So we also written the same thing and we got the same output. Okay. So you can see this is heading has been came to left side. So if you want, you can see the output of this other also. Simply I'll copy this and we try to execute this in a different places. So what I'll do, I'll say online HTML compiler. So you can take any one of the compiler and we try to work over here and we'll run this and you can see it got the left side. And if you try to change this to right side, and if you run this, I can see it has came right side. So what are the other things we can have in this? You can just go through this and just if you put a hyphen, automatically you can see margin right, margin left, margin top, margin bottom, margin block end, margin inline, block start. So like that, we can have the different kinds of properties. So on one base, we have been able to learn about the different kinds of margin. So you can see for the bottom and you can see it is coming in the bottom of the. So this is how you're going to know about the margins. Okay. So next we go for the another one. Now set all margins for H1 for 25 pixel. So we want all the margins. So already we have seen all the different kinds of margins. So you can say left, right, top, bottom. So I can go for all the margins. So simply you can say here by if you want all the margins, then you can say here margin colon. Now here you have to specify the all the angles. So right, left, top, bottom. No. So 25 pixel you can give followed by the other things. So you can say 25 pixel. Then you can say 0, comma 0, comma 0. So four angles I can give without commas also you can give. Sometimes it will accept the commas or sometimes it may not accept the comma. So you can see directly I can say 25 margin. So if you say this 25 margin, so it will be top, left, right, bottom, all will be applied. If you go for the margin colon 25. If you say specify left, left side it will come, or if you say right, right side will going to come. So whichever the side you want, you can send it. Or if you don't want all the sides, it should be fixed with all the margins should applicable. That means left side, right side, top, bottom. So it should fit exactly in the middle. Then we're going to use this particular thing. Now why it is used? If you remember, like yesterday I have been showing you the example in the laptop. Now my laptop is busy, so I have been showing in your mobile phone. So when I'm showing in the mobile phone, you can see I have been able to show the one the area which is if you see the here correct code. If you remember, you can see able to see on the screen there is a correct code which is having a block of gray color. Under that again you have a block of white color where you find the code where we are trying to modify. Again, if you scroll down, you can see there is one more white background with exercise set. And I got the box as an hint. So what is happening? Because of my screen resolution, my picture and the screen has been fit according to my mobile size. So we call this as a responsive styles. So responsive styles means according to the margins. So it will go and take the margins, the scale of your device of the resolution. So if it is a mobile, if it is a laptop, if it's in a desktop, or if it is in a tab. according to that particular thing, the CSS, what it will going to, it will compress without disturbing your code and the font size and everything. And again, you can see on the top, there is a three lines. Are you able to see? There is a three lines above the exercise, which is called as a menu button. When I click on that, a drop down menu will be going to come. Okay, so again, when I close this button, close button, delete button, home button, this will go into function. So simply it is hide and unhide. So closing is nothing but hide and unhide. So how this has been getting compressed, because this kind of features you may not see on the desktop, because it has been expand and hint, and you can see the hide answer all will be coming in the scene because the screen size is bigger. So here the screen size is smaller, so it has been compressed down. So I can have to see, in order to see the answer, I have to scroll up and down. So how this is happened with the help of margin concept. So the margin will going to set your pages and all the things, the width and height. We are going to write a style sheet in this particular fashion, so that whenever your device has been using, whichever the device is going to use, according to that, the margin will going to set. So margin is the vital role that is going to play in your web pages, which is going to display your content in a fixed device according to the resolution size. So it's a very important. So you have to know about the margin. So CSS for the style and all the things, margin is to fit your content in that particular according to the device resolution. Okay, right. So we want the margin 25 pixels. So for the H1, we have been giving the 25 pixels. So next go for the third one. Now he is asking to set the margin top and the bottom for the margin H1 to 50 pixels and left and right margin to be 25 pixels. Okay, so he wants the margin property to be set for the top, bottom margins for H1 to 50 pixels and left and right margin to 25 pixels. So how we will be going to see this? So you can see here margin 50 and 25. So we know four are there. What are those? Left, right, top, bottom are there. So first one is the left. Okay, second one is right, third one is top, and the bottom, fourth one. So four different. So if you give one, all will be taken. So if you give one, it will going to take all. So if you remember with the code, if you remember this, so it will take all the margins. So for all the margins, here you can see top, bottom, left, right has got. So top and bottom, I'm going for the 50. So the first two will be taken. If you don't give the 25, it will be considered for all the angles, left, right, top, bottom, it will take. But what I want the right and left and right margin also change. So in order to override that, you have to give the second value. So first value if you give, if you don't give the second value, then it will consider all the directions. But second value I want to overwrite with left and right. So what I'm doing, the first will be taken as top and bottom, then other two I want to override it. In order to override it, I'll give the second value so that it will be treated as left and right. If you give four values, left, right, top, bottom will be going to come. That means I will show you one more like this. So here if I write this one, so if I say margin, so here if I say 20, 22, okay, 24, 25, 20, 26. So if I give like this with followed by pixel, then first will be the left, second will be right, third will be top, fifth will be the bottom. In order to give the four different angles. If you don't give, then the first will be treated as all the directions. So if you want to override, then I can give the override by going for the second one. So it will going to override the second one as left and right. So two values. So if you give two values, so first will be considered as top and bottom, second will be left and right. So in this order, you're going to get the margin sizes. margin property to center alignment for H1. Okay. So how are we going to go for the margin with center alignment? So margin should be center alignment. So for that you have to remember the keyword called auto. So if you give the keyword called auto, then it will be treated as center. That means, as I told you now, just now the example, like if you are using the device, so according to your device flexibility, mobile or on a laptop or on a desktop or on a or tablet, so the screen resolution for all these devices are different varieties. So I need to be aligned the document the data automatically according to that. So it should not be disturbed. So you can see all my data is been centered. So where I'll be using this one, I'll be using my for my blocks. So if you see here, I have been showing on the thing, the gray color which has been filled with gray color, and one box has been filled with white color. Exactly, it has been fitted in the center of my screen of my mobile. So how it has been happened? I'm saying that this block or this container, so we call this as a small container. We'll be using this container with the div tag. So we are going to use the div tag, and for all the div tag we are going to write the width and height and the margins, so that whenever the container, so we are not going to use the data, so data will automatically adjust it. Only the thing is we have to concentrate on the margins, on the blocks. So here if you see, if I give the example, there is something called correct code. So if you see here, correct code is there, which I am highlighted. This is the block of box which is of gray color, and under that you have a white color box. Now this is also one container. So this is one container which has been set it in the center of your screen. So if you see, you can able to see how my mobile device has been showing the via that particular box, white color box, exactly center. So if you see left, right, top, bottom, so top and bottom will not be set because we will be having a lot of data. We have to scroll up and down. So we are not going to concentrate on that. So we are going for the left and right margin. So the margin of that particular box should be fitted in the exactly in the center of the screen. So for that, I'll be using the auto. So here we are saying that I need my text to be center. So you can see the output. The text is been center. So we'll be going to apply this for the box. So if you want this, I'll be showing this one. So what I'll do, I'll copy this one and I'll show you for the box. So what I'll do, I'll go to my HTML. So here what I'll do, I'll say something like So here I'll write something called dot. So we have been saying yesterday some related to dot. So when I'll use the dot for the class attribute hash for ID. So I'll be saying something called cont container. I'll be saying I need something called braces, and in this I'll be writing something called margin. I'll say auto. Then I want border for this. So 20 pixel I'll be saying, and I need border color for this. So all whatever we have seen, that all I'm telling to you. So I need border color to understand that. Then here I'll be saying uh, I want to fill the back color also. Okay, background color we have taken. Okay, no. Now down I'll be saying here in the body tag. So I'll be using this as a div tag, and I'll make this in a center. And in the div tag, I'll be calling my class that is equal to what is the name I have seen? I have given something called con. So if you see here, I am using the container, and I'll be closing this. Then I'll be putting this everything in the block. Now what I have done, I put my entire code of H1 and paragraph. It should have an I need one box or a block of box. It should be having some center. So if you see this, the output. Yesterday we did say about ID or the class, no? Dot is for class, no? I got it. So you can see I got this one. So border color, I'll say something called solid and dash it will say. So this is how you can get it, the border.
సార్
అమ్మా చెప్పండి అమ్మా.
అది బార్డర్‌లో కలర్ రాయాలి సార్ సాలిడ్ తర్వాత.
కలర్ మనం ఏదైనా రాసుకోవచ్చమ్మా.
అంటే సాలిడ్ ఇంకా డాటెడ్ 2 స్టైల్సే కదా సార్?
ఓకేనా?
యెస్ సార్.
Okay. So you can see exactly it is I got the output in the center. Okay. So auto has been taken. So the if you see the background, it is of gray color, and in that gray color background, I have got this one. Now, if you want to show that also, what I'll do, I'll say like in order to know that, what I'll do here, I'll write here. I say something called body. So here I'll be saying I want to fill this background color with the light blue. I'll take. Now we'll see.
సార్
చెప్పనా?
బార్డర్‌లో ఏదైనా పారాగ్రాఫ్ కంటెంట్ రాస్తే కనిపిస్తది సార్.
దేనికమ్మా?
బాడీలో సార్ బాడీలో. బాడీలో ఒకటే ఎలిమెంట్
లేదు
ఉంది
లేదు
సార్.
అవసరం లేదమ్మా. నీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఉంది. మనకి అవసరం లేదు. నీకు కలర్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. నీకు అది గ్రే కలర్ ఉంది కదా. సో ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ ఆల్రెడీ వీ హావ్ రిటర్న్ దిస్ వన్. యాక్చువల్ అవసరం లేదు దానికి. గ్రే కలర్ చూసారు, లైట్ బ్లూ తీసుకోవట్లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడ మనము
కాదు
కలర్
సార్.
చూస్తాం.
ఒకసారి అంటే డివిజన్ ట్యాగ్ బయట ఒకటి పారాగ్రాఫ్ రాయండి సార్.
ఆల్రెడీ రాసానమ్మా. ఒక పని చేస్తాను. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇది రాస్తే మనకు కలర్ అగో ఇట్లా రావాలి. నౌ ఇట్ విల్ కమ్. లైట్ బ్లూ అనేది లేదు. చూసారా? సో నేమ్ వాజ్ రాంగ్. నాకు ఇక్కడ మొబైల్లో ఎడిటింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఉంటుంది. నౌ యూ కెన్ సీ. నౌ నో నీడ్ టు రైట్ ఆల్సో. దిస్ టెక్స్ట్ ఈస్ నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ అస్. See. Now you can able to see. So the background is of blue color. Is in a document. In that document, I got the your output. Is it okay now? So able to understand the margin concept. So we have seen all the yesterday we have learned come across about the borders. We have come across the ID and the class. Okay. So all together I am putting over here. Now we'll see the importance of the padding. Now padding is gap between the word to word or the line to line, paragraph to paragraph, or from boxes to boxes. So it can be any gap or the spaces between the text or the word or the sentence or for the boxes, blocks. So where just now you have created one block, no, like that I want to create a block, or it can be applied for the tables. So we have to understand the concept of padding is the gap between the one cell to another. So how we are going to apply the paddings? Now I want the padding for the paragraph that to be top to 30 pixel. So already he has been given paragraph tag. So in the style tag where we have been mentioned the paragraph element. Now here in between this we have to edit the code. So here we have tried about the padding. So top padding or padding top. So I can say top hyphen padding 30 pixel. So it is padding hyphen top. So now you can see there is a gap between the text. So we'll see what are the other padding options. So the padding that is this is the paragraph. It is coming down. Okay. So from the top it is coming down. So it will not display the content on the top. There will be going to give me the spaces. So the content will be start after that particular spaces. So you can see the first margin. So first margin is of 0. So if you remember from the top, it will be the 0. From there, you take the 30 spaces of pixel, give the gap from the top side left corner. So from the left side top corner, it should start like that and it will come down and it should be down like this. Now you can apply this for the margin. You can make it center and you can apply this the text into this one. So we'll see this one same thing. So what I'll do, I go to my program. So here I'll be taking this one, the same thing. I'll be adding the same content over here for the same container. So what is that? I'll say padding top. Same thing I'm adding. Simply I'm saying 30 pixel. So already it is in the center. If you remember, according to this, our data has been got center. So it should come down now. Center with the down. So now you can see center with the down. So I got 30 pixels. So if you want little bit down also, I'll make it this to 10. I'll make it. So or 10 or 50, I'll make it. So it will come more down. See, if you say 100 or 150, okay. So it will be slowly. It will be according to the div size. It will going to take the output. See the gap between the content to content, it is being getting down. So if you remove that, well, we'll see if we remove the option, what happens. So I remove this option and we'll see the output of this. Now you can see. So what are the other options that we have for this? So I'll say padding. So now you can see here, top, right, bottom, left we have. So if you simply if you give the only padding, all the options will be taking. So you have to remember about the same as the concept of margin, left, right, top, bottom. So if you give the two options, one options, auto options, according to that, it will be going to take. So here, if you give padding, all the four options, if you give the specifically according to that, it will going to come. So if I say right side, and I'll say 30, and you can see the output of that. See, it has come right side, the padding. So the gap between this one has been came from the right hand side. If you say left side, you will be going to get it.
Sir,
Nana, chep Nana.
why the background color has been changed, sir?
Because here I have not put the semicolon. Ma. Green, after green, I have not put the semicolon. That has been removed. Now you can see. You got the output now.
Yes.
So from the left side, it has moved. So if I say right side, so as I told you, no, I'm facing problem in typing in this mobile. So that's why I'm getting the problem. So now if you see right side, so now right side padding has been coming. If you want top side, you can say top, and you can see. So the content will be coming down. See the div container is center, border is 20 dotted red color, background color is green. But coming to the text whichever that is displaying using an h1 tag and paragraph tag, the data has been coming down with having some spaces. So padding means spaces. Okay. Now set all paddings to 50 pixels. So same as margin, whatever you are doing, the same thing you can do. So simply you can say here padding 50 pixel. Now you can see the so 50 pixels. So same as for the margin, it is also having the same contents. So margin is to set your block or a box in the center or the left side, right side. But padding is for the it is going to applicable for the contents for the text from where you want to start. So in order to have the spaces between the boxes or anything. Okay. Now same thing. He wants the property for the top and bottom, left and right. So I can say padding colon space 25 pixel he wants for what, for top and bottom, and 50 pixel for left and right. Okay, so you can see the output of this. See, I got the box, the blue color box is there. and the text is displaying from the top, taking 20 pixel down, and from the left and right it is moving to the 50 pixels. So it will be according to the box size it will going to come. So any doubt up to this, ma?
No, sir.
Yeah. Now we'll go for the height and width. So I want height of 100 pixels. So here this is an high text is there. So according to the text size, the background has been given. So I want to make the height of this. So simply you can say height 100 pixel. So now you can see the height of that background color has been got increased. Similarly, you can go for the width also. So here now is asking for the percentile. So simply you can say width directly you can say 50%. So now you can see. Now what is the advantage of your percentile? If you
Sir,
go to the percentile symbol, this will going to take according to this resolution. That means if you go for the width and height, what happens? The problem with the width and height is one thing, that though the size of your screen is bigger or smaller, whatever the size you have given, that will be the size will be fixed. So how we are going to consider, like you have been using mobile. So if the mobile size, if you are saying I want 50 pixel, and you see the resolution of your device is the size of your mobile size is of 100, so 50 will become center. But the same thing if you are using the code for the tab, what happens, the tab will be 200 size, and your width of your picture or the height of your text will be 50 only. So it will not come in the center or somewhere it will be. So it will not going to compress that one. So this will not going to make the sense if you are going to use the pixel or em or cm or what you call inches, whichever the size you are going to give. According to that, the size of the text will be like that only. Okay, so that whichever the device you are going to give, according to that will not going to compress or it will not going to fix, it will be standard like that only. Suppose if you are mobile if you are having a big paragraph, and according to your desktop you are writing the program, so 50 if you are given the size, then according to your screen it will be fit in your desktop. But the same output if you see in the mobile, what happens, the data will be lost because you are saying it is 50. So whatever the till water, because the size of your device has been coming down, so you cannot get that one. So what I have to do for that, I have to use that percentile, so that according to the size, as we are using the margins, what is happening, it is compressing the block. But what about the text? So the text is overlapping. So if it is overlaps out of the box, the data cannot be seen. So in order to fix the content in that particular box, I have to use the percentile symbol. So the advantage over the pixel or inches or centimeters or anything, what happens, we are going to use a percentile symbol which is going to compress our content in that particular box depending upon the resolution. Okay, any doubt more regarding this?
sir,
చెప్పమ్మా.
అక్కడ అంటే కరెక్ట్ అని ఎందుకు చూపియట్లేదు సార్ కోడ్
ఎక్కడ చూపించట్లేదు?
పైన?
నాదమ్మా అక్కడ స్పేసెస్ అమ్మా, నాది ఇక్కడ సేమ్ నేను రాసింది అదే కదా, ఇంటి ముందు కూడా అదే రాసాను కదా, స్పేసెస్ అది తీసుకోవట్లేదు. మొబైల్లో కొంచెం ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఇస్తుంది నాది, డెస్క్టాప్లో అయితే కరెక్ట్గా ఇస్తుంది. నేను విడ్త్ కోలన్ స్పేస్ ఇవ్వాలి, అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తుంది అంటే స్పేస్ ఇస్తే తీసుకుంటుంది, ఒక్కోసారి స్పేస్ ఇవ్వకపోతే తీసుకోవట్లేదు. సో వాట్ ఐ రిటర్న్ ఇస్ కరెక్ట్, బట్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ నేను అదే అందుకే నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చి మళ్ళీ రాంగ్ అనగానే నేను ఏం చేశానంటే హైడ్ అండ్ షో ఆన్సర్ అని చెప్పాను. సో నేను కూడా అదే టైప్ చేస్తాను, ఇది కూడా అదే టైప్ చేస్తాను. సో ఇట్స్ గివింగ్ సమ్ రాంగ్ థింగ్
హింట్లో
సంథింగ్.
చూడండి సార్, హింట్.
హింట్ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదమ్మా, హింట్ అదే ఇస్తాడు. యూజ్ ద విడ్త్ ప్రాపర్టీ అంటారు, అంటే విడ్త్ యూజ్ చేసుకో అంటారు.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే, సో డెస్క్టాప్ లో యూజ్ అవుతుందమ్మా, ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ రాంగ్. సి ఇఫ్ ఐ యూజ్ దిస్, సి WIDTH, then colon, I am giving space and I am saying 50 pixel or percentile. If I give, no, same thing I type it, but why it's not giving, I don't know. Sometimes it's giving the problem. See, సేమ్ థింగ్ కదా టైప్ చేసాను, అదే నేను షో ఆన్సర్ అన్నా అనుకో, అక్కడే వస్తాను. సో వాడు ఒక్కోసారి అది మేబీ ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో వాడు రాసినప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామ్ తప్పు ఉండొచ్చు, మన వర్డ్స్ తీసుకోవట్లేదు. ఓకే, సో I
ఓకే
stop the
సార్.
session here. So kindly please take the attendance for me and also the screenshot of the attendance, because today I don't have the laptop. So I ask you to take the screenshot of the attendance and also the
సార్,
చెప్పనా
అంటే అన్నీ కనిపియట్లేదు సార్ నా ఫోన్‌లో.
కనిపించట్లేదా? సరే నేను తీసేసుకుంటాను. నువ్వు డెస్క్టాప్ చూస్తున్నావు, మొబైల్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నావు అమ్మా?
మొబైల్ సార్.
ఓకే, సరే నేను తీసేసుకున్నాను. నాకు అయితే ఆ నంబర్స్ అయితే పంపించండి. సో kindly all of you please put you the attendance, so that Ketan will be going to send me the WhatsApp your roll numbers. Okay, so I'll stop the class here. Thank you so much, ma. పంపిస్తావు కదమ్మా అటెండెన్స్ కేతన్?
యెస్ సార్, పంపిస్తాం.
సో నేను లీవ్ చేస్తున్నాను సెషన్.